Hi, this is Jim Sackman, and your Focal Point Business Coach, and I'm starting a new series this week on building your team. And this is all about how you hire and manage people, especially for those people that have not gotten a lot of experience in it. But I think even experienced managers will get some value out of this series. So let's get started with an introduction to hiring. And I want to start off with a quote here from Kiana Tom, which is, when I meet successful people, I ask 100 questions as to what they attribute their success to. The answer is usually the same: persistence, hard work, and hiring good people. And I want to emphasize that third one because there's some risk involved with this, and we're going to talk a lot about that. Because persistent and hard work you have control over. You can have some control over hiring good people, but you can't have 100% control. And one of the challenges for many entrepreneurs is that they move from a realm under which they have control because they have control themselves to a realm where they are delegating some amount of control to somebody else. And that's a scary proposition because people that are entrepreneurs and business owners tend to be highly motivated, highly skilled people in what they do, and they have a lot of belief in what they do. So now they have to have belief in somebody else. So let's talk about hiring a little bit more and why you need a team. Um, Really, it boils down to one big word, which is business scale, or one big term. And business scale is all about how you grow the business beyond the business that you can do yourself as a single owner. Now, if you think about it, as a single owner, just a single person in a business can do some amount of business, but they can't do it all. You can't end up marketing, selling, and delivering on your business, as well as maintaining your records, paying your taxes, keeping your books. Every hour you're not spent doing the things that you're really good at, you end up limiting the revenue and the profitability of your business. There's a second thing that goes on here, which is diversity builds strength. And by diversity, I'm not talking about the traditional diversity that we hear in the media about diversity in terms of race, gender. I'm talking about diversity of personality, diversity of skill set. One of the mistakes that I see that many entrepreneurs have when they talk about hiring, especially that first employee, they're looking at hiring themselves. And actually, you should be looking at hiring people with complementary skills and complementary capabilities, because it builds and strengthens the team in many more ways than just in the ability to execute in the business. You have somebody that can relate to other kinds of people, and the way they want to communicate and the way they want to act. So it's a great way of building a stronger business. And finally, it reduces your costs. And people say, well, wait a minute, you got to pay somebody. Well, realistically, if you're going to try to run a solo business and you're going to scale, then you're going to have to outsource many of the items to people in other businesses, and they're going to need to make a profit. So if you've got something that you're doing consistently, and you're going to have to pay somebody else to do it, in the long term, if you do enough of that activity, it's cheaper to hire the person and have them do it for you directly, because otherwise you're paying somebody else profit on top of the ability to do it. Now, there are many specialty occupations for which you'll never reach the scale, and you should always outsource. But think about it. If you had 10 computers, you might treat your IT one way. If you had 10,000, you might do it another. So there you go. That's our introduction to team building and where you're going to get started. So this is Jim Sackman. Change your business, change your life.